Good Sunday evening, everybody. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving holiday, and we are back racing tonight at Talladega. And man, I am about to blow everybody's ears out, looks like. Let me turn mine down just a little bit here, guys. We are, like I said, at Talladega. Checkered flag motorsport Speedway monkeys presented by Buttkicker. Coming at you, like I said, great Thanksgiving on my end. Hope everybody else had a good one as well. Looks like we're going to have a pretty good field tonight. Right now we got about 30 drivers that's in the lobby at this point. So definitely going to be a good turnout for us tonight here. Glad everybody's joining us. Stephen Lane up here on the mic tonight. Was hoping that we would have a special guest come in tonight, Joshua, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make it. Hopefully he does. If not, I know he's probably out there watching or something. I know he said something about having to do some work or something today. So, but guys, we got a good field. Like I said, 30 drivers right now in the lobby. We're going to step aside, play the national anthem, and when we come back, we'll run through our points and our pre-race analytics. Hang tight, folks. National anthem provided by Madison Rising. We'll be right back.
So proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
All right, folks, we are back, caught up with tonight's sponsor of tonight's race, is Mr. Dusty Burkhart, A&W Air Compressor 212 here at Talladega. Dusty, thank you. Glad you have me up here in the booth with me for just a minute. Wanted to say thank you and kind of get an idea of what A&W Air Compressors is all about, bud. So the mic's yours.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. We're a small family business. We pretty much cover the whole state of Tennessee and surrounding states. We do sales and service on industrial air compressors and medical gas, like hospitals. So pretty much anything to do there, we do it. And been in business since '82.
Oh, wow. So are you commercial or residential, both, a little bit everything?
It's all manufacturing. We do hospitals, like breathing air equipment, for like when you go into surgery, the oxygen you breathe, that's from our air compressors. Any manufacturing company, body shops. I mean, anything they use air for, that's pretty much what we do.
Okay. All right. Well, brother, like I said, just wanted to bring you up here for just a second, man. Thank you so much for sponsoring tonight's race. Talladega tonight, it's super speedway just like every night, but I think the main thing is just trying to stay clean and stay out of everybody else's stuff, right?
That's it. I appreciate it. Thank you for what you all do too.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck tonight, and hopefully we'll get you up here at the end of the race. Who knows?
Thank you, sir. I hope so.
All right, bud. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
All right, so you heard from Dusty Burkhart there to sponsor tonight's race. Got Rudy Cummins out there in chat. So is Josh. I figured Josh would come in, but Brian Odell, I thought Josh was going to maybe come up here and broadcast with me, but I guess he couldn't get off work in time. But we're going to try to get out here. So, guys, we're going to get up to our point standings real quick. Of course, this is round 5, so after 4 races, Adam Kilday's in that top spot with 173. Rick Seabrands coming in second, 165. He is 8 behind Adam. Mark Mann's in third right now at 162, 3 behind Rick, and 11 behind the leader. Todd Mays at 147, 15 behind Mark, 26 behind the leader. Dusty Burkhart, tonight's sponsor, sitting in 5th place right now at 139. He is 8 behind Todd and 34 behind the leader. I'll get with you just a second, Josh. Lynn McNeese in 6th, 127. He is 12 behind Dusty and 46 behind the leader. John Stevens in 7th at 127 behind Lynn and 53 behind the leader. Rob Connors at 118. He actually got a tie for 8th between Rob Connors and Bubba Winningham, both at 118, 2 behind Sean and 55 behind the leader. Robert Morrison in 10th. 117, he's 1 behind Bubba and Rob, and he's 56 behind the leader. Ash Regner coming in 11th at 116, he's 1 behind Robert Morrison and 57 behind the leader. Dana Osborne in 12th at 115, he is 1 behind Ash and 58 behind the leader. Anthony English and Alex Green right now tied for 13th, 2 behind Dana, 113 as well, 2 behind Dana and 60 behind the leader. Dale Rapp in 15th. At 112, 1 behind Alex, and Anthony is 61 behind the leader. Andrew Schroeder's in 16th right now at 109, 3 behind Dale, 64 behind the leader. 17th is coming in Russell Hancock and Sean Wilder, both tied for 17th, 3 behind Andrew, and 67 behind the leader. Les Levy in our 19th spot at 103, 3 behind Sean and 70 behind the leader. And rounding out our top 20 right now is Dean Viney at 98 points, 5 behind Les and 75 behind the leader. So pretty tight racing points wise right now. We're going to go ahead and jump into our pre-race analytics. Got about a minute left of practice. As you can see, 8 mile an hour wind, air temp is 75. Track temp is a little high right now at 119. We've got 80 laps for 212 miles. Unlimited tire window, fuel's at 50%. So we're probably looking somewhere with these cars somewhere around the 20, I want to say somewhere around the 20 or so. Pit road speed, I believe we're at 55 and 65. pace speed. So don't think that's changed from the other track, but if it does, I'll let you guys know. So got about a minute left, folks. Glad to have everybody out there in chat. 7 people liking, 4 current likes. So you guys make sure you hit that like button. Denny Wilder out there in chat. Hey, thank you, Denny. I've been working on it, man. I've been trying to get my volume and everything set up. I was working on that. Earlier, as you see, Lynn McNeese or Les Levy decided he's just going to run 200 mile an hour down pit road. So guys ended up fixing to get into qualifying here in about 18 seconds. We are going to try and see I don't know who I was going to qualify. Well, Josh, I hate that you got the feeling sick, buddy. I was really kind of hoping you to come up here and help me a little bit tonight, but it's all good, man. Get the feeling better. I got my Dr. Pepper handy. Had me some coffee a minute ago, so we are into qualifying right now. We are sitting, looks like at 33 driver field tonight, folks. Pretty good field, pretty good turnout. And I think ATVO is going to act up on me tonight, Josh. But we'll see what happens. I think last week I had to completely exit out of ATVO and restart it, so. Ooh. Yeah, I'm glad you're in Arkansas, not near me, buddy. Do not want to be around. Yeah, I'm going to have to restart ATVO, folks. Give me just 1 second, because none of my stuff is coming up. So get this started back up. Hopefully it'll straighten out. We'll see. While we're waiting on that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pay a bill here. Again, season is sponsored by Buttkicker, so the winner of the champion of the season will get a new Buttkicker setup for their racing rig. So hang tight, we're going to play the Buttkicker commercial, and I'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back. Got ATVO back up and running right now. Sean Stevens sitting in that P1 spot at a 54.405. Les Levy in second. Sean Wilder was in third, but Anthony English just popped in there with a 54.409. Yeah, it's a pretty cool commercial that they did, Brian. I really appreciate Buttkicker and everything they've done. Looks like I am going to bring up somebody real quick. We got about a minute left. We haven't really got to talk to him a whole lot. But we'll get Mr. David Overstreet up here in the booth. David, Steve up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, glad to have everybody back. Good field after Thanksgiving from all of us here at MaxspeedTV. TV. We hope everybody, including our drivers, had a great Thanksgiving. How's everything feeling out there tonight, and what do you expect?
It's feeling pretty good out here. The car feels good. I feel good because I finally got a computer at work, so I can actually race for the first time this season. So that's awesome. Uh, Good to see everybody back out here, even after a little break we had there.
Well, I know you were having some computer problems, brother. I felt for you because I know that, especially with the simulator, it's not fun to have something that don't work right. But wanted to bring you up here real quick, man, just to give you thanks and see how things were going for you and how you felt out there. But good luck tonight, man. Stay safe and just keep it clean.
All right, thanks for broadcasting and thanks Buttkicker for sponsoring the league. And
Absolutely.
hope everybody enjoys.
All right, buddy. We'll get you back down there. Good luck tonight, and hopefully we'll see you at the end.
All right, thank you.
All right, so we heard from David Overstreet. We are done with qualifying. It looks like we're going to go ahead and see if I can't find. Well, there he is right there, Mr. Sean Stevens. Sean, good. Congratulations. Looks like you got the pole tonight, buddy. How you feeling?
Oh, feeling pretty good. I don't know how I beat Paul, but somehow I did it.
It's not easy to do because, Paul, Anthony, all them guys are fast. Talk about the track. How's it feel to you? How's your car feeling? I know the track temperature is a little bit high, but, we're getting ready to grid. But how's things feeling for you?
That car feels good. Like I said, track's a little bit warm, but just got to manage your temps, and you should be all right.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck tonight. We'll get you back down there. I think you were down at 3. So we'll get you back down there at race room 3. And, man, just good luck to that. Hopefully we'll see you at the end.
Yep, I was in 2, but yep, thanks.
Oh, all right, buddy. Well, one of these days I'm going to start, I guess I'll just start having to write down where everybody's, I pull everybody from. Josh, you're going to have to help me remember all that stuff because my memory's not real good anymore. So we're going to go ahead and get them on the grid here and see where everybody's at. So Sean Stevens got the pole. Paul Servant is outside in that second place starting position. Starting third, Anthony English. Starting fourth will be Les Levy. Fifth would be John Guerrera. Sixth, Andy Brigante. I almost called him Anthony Brigante, which that's my teammate on Monday night. So I gotta. He's gonna kill me when he hears this stream. So seventh, Rob Connors. Eighth will be Sean Wilder. I know Sean's got somebody out there in chat, Danny out there in chat rooting him on tonight. So Sean will be starting in that 8th position. Starting 9th will be Adam Kilday. 10th, Kevin Haas. Starting 11th will be Alex Green. 12th, Doug Johnson. 13th will be Mr. David Overstreet. We heard from him a little bit ago. 14th, Russ Hancock. 15th, Dale Rapp. 16th would be Mr. Bubba Winningham. We'll try to get Bubba up here in a little bit. Dave Hunt in 17th. Dusty Burkhart sponsored tonight's race in 18th. Michael Allen in 19th. Anthony Lane in 20th. Robert Amaral in 21st. 22nd would be Rick Seabrands. 23rd, Dana Osborne. 24th, Todd Mays. 25th will be Mr. Mark Mann. 26th, Luke Gray. 27th will be Jimmy Reynolds. 28th will be Cole Spaulding. 29th, Andrew Schroeder. 30th, Bob Fitzgerald. 31st, Lynn McNeese. 32nd, Dean Viney. And 33rd will be Ash Regner routing out the field. So, gonna be a good race tonight, folks. We are hoping to have a good, clean race. And I'm glad everything is working good as far as the sound. Looks like that is actually a little bit low on that camera angle. We will try to find one where everybody can hear the engines. Got some pictures going on out there in chat right now. Driving Sean Stevens. I know Denny's going to be rooting on Mr. Wilder out there, Sean Wilder. So go ahead and give me your picks if you haven't done that, or if you got an idea who you think's going to win. I myself, yes, I want to see this. Douglas Johnson, a buddy of mine, win, or even one of my teammates. I'd like to see one of them guys win. But we'll see what happens. I got to be unbiased up here. Call it down the middle, as they say. We are looking for a good time of racing. Again, we are at Talladega. We are running 80 laps, 212 miles. See the pace car dive off to the safety of pit road. Folks, here we go. Coming up on the Geico start zone. Green flag will be followed. Get underway. Green flag's out, folks. Here we go. We are racing Talladega, 80 laps. So far, so good. Good start by everybody. John Stevens still out in the front. He kind of took off. Got Anthony English right behind him. Paul Servon to the outside, but he's got help from Les Levy behind him. Get about 3 or 4 of these cars together, they will scoot through these tracks. We're getting about 54 seconds a lap, 54 and a half seconds a lap, so should go by pretty quick as long as we don't have any of them nasty yellows that everybody don't like. So far, so good. Everybody is side by side, almost all the way back until we get back here. Around Todd Mays, I think, a little further back than that. Looks like Dana Osborne is going to be on that inside, the 29. Blue gray. On the inside, I should say. There's Mr. Mark Mann leading that first line, a single line group. Spalding there in 26, Bob Fitzgerald, Jimmy Reynolds, Andrew Dean Bunny. They're just kind of hanging out in the back. We're 3 wide up here. Looks like that's going to be around Dustin Bernhardt. They didn't last very long. And we are still side by side racing a little bit of back and forth. We're back up here. Sean Stevens coming up on that start finish line, going to lead the second lap, it looks like, but he has definitely got the company. Paul Servon on the outside, Anthony English behind Sean, and then you got Les Levy there behind Mr. Servon. John Carrera is up here in that third place spot now, right behind Anthony. They see Anthony go to the outside. Going to try to get a little push there from Paul Servon, get him up towards the front. John Carrera is still right there on Sean Stevens. Anthony English did take the lead. Now these are the Xfinity cars, folks. We did jump out of the trucks, so we'll have several races under the Xfinity car, or in the Xfinity car, and then we'll jump over to, looks like we're going to go to Daytona, and then Atlanta, and then we'll have another Daytona race in the Xfinity, and then we'll jump into the Gen 4s for a couple of rounds before we get into the playoffs. So Anthony English did lead that last lap, so he does have a lap lead under his belt. Not really seeing a lot of stuff going on, folks. This side-by-side racing, a lot of movement though coming up in the front there. See Anthony English dropped it right down in front of Sean Stevens. Barely had room. A little bit of 3 wide back here. Looks like that is going to be 81. Is what's showing on the car. Oh, that's 91. Sean Wilder had it 3 wide, but looky here, 343. Russ Hancock and the 8 of Dana Osborne making it 3 wide here. 77, that's going to be Robert Amaral on the inside, Douglas Johnson in the middle, the 54 of Todd Mays. A little early to be trying to push it 3 wide, but if you got help, you can get up there. But when you got 6, 7, 8 cars, 9 cars there. Kind of hard to get ahead of them with two. But you see that 91, Sean Wilder jumping out there trying to get in the mix on that 3 wide. He can't get a push up to the front. Looks like they're going to have a pretty good run as long as they hang on, boys. Don't get close to that wall. You see the 38 there, Douglas Johnson, still in the middle. Kind of watching this right now. Anthony English, John Carrera, Sean Stevens, Paul Savant, Rod Connors rounding up the top 5 right now. Just don't have enough momentum. Ooh, Dana down a little bit low, getting close to that 52 car, Dale Rapp. Now Dale is running a new paint scheme tonight. I'm going to get a chase view of this. That is Russ Hancock I was trying to get to, Dale Rapp. He is running that Space Force car tonight. Oh, that's not stage winner. Hit the wrong button here, folks. I was trying to get my mouse over here, so yeah, he is running that United States Space Force car. We'll have to get with Mr. Rapp to see if that was something that he designed for somebody or just something that he wanted to do. Looks like we're coming up on a slow car. That is 61 Ag, correct? Get back out here. 3 wide didn't last very long. It lasted for a lap or two, but wasn't making anything happen out of it. Back here, Bubba Winningham, Cole Spalding, 24th, 25th, and 26th. Running that 66 Chevy Land. Chevrolet Camaro. Get back up here to the front. As you see, John Carrera got up on the outside, getting pushed by Positive line up towards the front. Is he going to get the lap? And oh, there's a little bit of door banging going on there, and John did get that lap led, so he's got 3 laps under his belt that he has led. So far, so good. These guys are holding their own as we see another 3 wide possibility going on right here. I'll say that. Number 38 of Douglas Johnson. Doug Johnson. Sean Wilder and Dana Osborne. Out here on that outside, trying to get that outside line to get a run. Dana said, no, I'm going to drop back down. So he dropped back down, but he's stuck in the middle right now. It's David Overstreet getting pushed by 53 of Dave Hunt. They got to be careful. These cars will overheat fairly quickly. Volume comes and goes as the cars are drowning me out. Alright, we'll see if that's any better. If that doesn't help me out, let me know. It's still a work in progress, so I may need to turn it up, but I am actually up into the red line right now, so I think a lot of it is the camera angles. If the cameras are closer to the cars, it will drown me out a little bit more, but we can turn that up. I'm trying to stay with iRacing, but we'll see what happens. Let me know if that's any better or any worse, and we will go from there, fellas. I do appreciate the comments out there, guys, and the help. Like I said, I think a lot of it has to do with the camera angles. Find my mouse. We're going to get up here. Anthony English did jump out the front. Does have Paul Servant right behind him, giving him a push. Inside line, I got 2 cars. That looks like Douglas Johnson and looks like 91 of Sean Wilder, and then Les Levy jumping into the mix going. But we are 3 wide up at the front. David Overstreet and Dave Hunt on that outside, along with Dana Osborne in that number 8 car. Trying to make something happen out there, but I just don't think they can. Oh, look like David Overstreet getting a little bit loose there, folks. Brandon, good to see, or Braden out there in chat. Good to see you out there, Braden. Thanks for joining tonight. We are 3 wide up here. Sean Wilder. Trying to get a push by David Overstreet. Dave Hunt looks like he's going to get a pretty good push. We're 3 wide, about 4 or 5 rows deep here, folks. Going to try to stay on this action up here as close as I can. Didn't have a, need to get with you, Joshua, if you're still out there, about getting a MaxspeedTV cameras. I had to use a generic because I didn't have an MSTV set up. So, but folks, we are still 3 wide, all the way up to the front. Now we got 4 cars on that outside line. Trying to get something happen. See a little wiggle there from Douglas Johnson. Sean Wilder, he is out in front trying to get that lap led. If he can get them guys to stay with him, get them cars hooked up, he might be able to get a lap led this time by. Hey, Murrah, how are you? Glad to have you out there. He is not going to have enough help to get him across that start-finish line in that first place, but right now he is running 6. Our top 10 right now: Anthony English, Les Levy, Paul Servant, Doug Johnson, Sean Wilder, Andy Brigante, Todd Mays, David Overstreet, Kevin Haas, and Dusty Burkhart rounding out our top 10. We got somebody down on the apron. I don't know who that was, but whoever it was, I believe that was going to be, yeah, Mr. Sean Stevens. Must not have liked what he's seen or got knocked down to the apron, but he's trying to play catch up this time. Get back up here to the front. Oh, Anthony English off on the grass, and we got a wreck, folks. We actually caught back up with that live. Get back over here and see what exactly happened, what is going on. We'll get a replay here real quick, folks. Oh, Paul, that was get on a chase view here if I can find my cameras. That looked like that was the 91, Sean Wilder. Looked like he was coming down. Did he get a bad push? No, he would come down. Got into the door of Anthony. knocked Anthony down. And looks like, oh, right there, that was contact. Between Les Lee, oh, net code. Was that net code or they actually? No, they actually made contact. Paul Servant and Les Levy made contact. Got everybody loose there. Let's see. We'll go to a far chase here and see if who else that collected. Ooh, Andy Brigante involved. Kevin Haas got involved. Looks like Dana Osborne made it through. Dale Rapp looks like he might have made it through. You see John Guerrero went down on the apron, so... All right, well, folks, that's going to be our first caution tonight. Not bad, 17 laps. Let's see Dale Rapp's in his pit box right now. We're going to wait till he comes back out, see if he wants to visit with us real quick about that paint scheme, if I can find him. There he is. As he's coming back out off a pit road, we'll see. Get Mr. Dale up here. Dale, Steve up the booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, we were looking at your car, bud. Man, that is a sharp-looking Space Force car, man.
Yeah.
Did you make that for somebody, or just something that caught your eye?
Yeah, it's something I just downloaded off of Trading Paints. Believe it or not, it was a freebie.
Wow, somebody did a good job on that. It's awesome that you're representing, Space Force tonight. I'm a veteran myself, along with a lot of our guys out here. I think several of them are veterans. But man, how's things feeling out there for you tonight?
It was pretty good till that last caution. Somebody spun below us. There was a black car in front of me. I'm not sure who it was, but I couldn't get checked up quick enough. I tagged him.
Did you get a little bit of damage? You have to use fast repair?
Yeah. I got 40 seconds. I did not use quick repair, no.
Okay. Well, at least it wasn't too bad, buddy, man. We just, like I said, we seen your car, and I wanted to bring you up here, talk about that, and kind of talk about how things are going for you. But, man, good luck the rest of the race, and hopefully we'll see you at the end.
Appreciate your service.
You as well. But, man, good luck the rest of the race tonight, brother.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, see ya. All right. So, yeah, it's just something that somebody had made that he caught on, got on Trading Paint. So awesome paint scheme, though. We're going to get back up here. Yeah, like I said, it gets a little loud, and I think a lot of that is just the camera angle. So Mara, how are you doing tonight? Get on Mark. Well, I'm doing pretty good, just trying to call the race the best I can. I'm not Josh, so I just do the best I can with what I got. So. Mark's actually out here in 25th spot right now. Started 25th, so he hasn't gained any or hasn't lost any. So, well, thank you, Mara. I appreciate it. I try to get everybody around, but We're going to go ahead and get back up to the front here. Pace lights are out. Lap 19 of 80. Dana Osborne, Dusty Burkhart, Bubba Winningham, Doug Johnson, John Ferreira, Alex Gibbon, Russ Hancock, David Overstreet, Cole Spalding, and Todd Mays. Rounding out our top 10. Well, right now, Dana Osborne's in that P1 spot, so he has led a lap tonight. Again, that was our first caution, so not a bad night of racing so far. You do see the pace car dive off down to the safety of pit road. And they come up to the Geico restart zone. Green flag will fall, folks, and we will be back racing. Green flag is back out, folks. Here we go. Dusty on that loud pedal, man. He got a great jump on that restart. But he's got company running as outside with Dana Osborne, so not going to be an easy race to win for sure, folks. This is, ooh, you see Bubba get a little bit high there on that inside line. John Guerrero right behind him. David Overstreet behind John. And that outside line, you've got Dana Osborne. Looks like you've got Doug Johnson. That is the 99 of Alex Giffen and the 343 of Russ Hancock. We got some movement going on back here. See Rick Seabrand's, Paul Servant, Rick Seabrand's there. Andrew Schroeder. There's Sean Wilder making a run on the outside with Anthony English right behind him. Mark Mance down on that inside line right behind Andrew Schroeder. Adam Kilday is right behind Mark. Got Les Levy on that outside. Rob Connor going in behind him. Ooh, we got a 3-wide possibility going on up here. Sean Wilder and Anthony English on that outside line. Trying to get that run going on that outside, but it's going to be hard to do with two cars. But they are getting it done, folks. You see the 99 there. That would be Alex Giffen coming up to the outside, wanting to get involved in that 3-wide. Trying to get a little push up to the front. Oh, got him loose. Good save. Good save by Alex there. I'm sure he was probably needing to change his fire suit. Bubba, we got a new leader, folks. Bubba Winningham has taken that top spot. He has led a lap, so let's see if he's going to lead his second lap tonight. But he's got company on the outside with Dana Osborne, John Guerrero, and looks like that is the 69 of Dusty Burkhart. I think they're going to give that one to Dana. Dana has led 3 laps. Yep, they gave that lap to Dana, so Dana led that last lap. Good tight racing, folks, up here up in the front for sure. Do appreciate everybody out there in chat. Mara, Brian, Braden, Denny, Joshua, Rudy was out there. Appreciate everybody showing up. And my nephew Dylan popped in there first at about 5 o'clock today. He's about 2 hours too soon is what I told him. Anthony English out there outside right now. He's got the 99 there. Looks like Alex Giffen. Yeah, there he is, Dylan. And 91 of Sean Wilder. Trying to make that outside line stick and get speed. They're carrying good speed. I just don't think they have enough to get up to the front, but they are definitely trying. A lot of wiggling going on here with the leaders, Bubba, Dusty, John Guerrero. 3 wide for the lead right now. Anthony English on the outside. The number 8 of Dana Osborne in the middle. Bubba Winningham on that low side right now. But we are 3 wide, folks. Ooh, a little bit of dooring going on there. Looks like we're 3 wide. 1, 2, 3. About 4 or 5 rows deep right now. That makes me nervous. I don't really say, I don't know if it'd make me nervous. I just know that when you're running around guys that have a hard time keeping a line, it does make you nervous. But most of these guys, they're pretty good about keeping their line. We'll see what happens. We are 3 wide still, all the way back here to Dale Rapp. Still in that middle. Below him is, I think that is who is that? Let's see if I can figure out who that 29 car. Luke Gray on the inside. Russ Hancock on the outside. You got 81 Anthony Lane. Oh, somebody's blinking the 03. That is Kevin Haas doing a little bit of blinking. There's Andy Brigante in 18th. Robert Amaral right now in 19th. There's Paul Servant dropped back to 20th after starting second. Lynn McNeese right now in that 21st spot. Bob Fitzgerald 22nd. Rick Seabrand's back here in 23rd. Andrew Schroeder in 24th. There's Mr. Mark Mann still in that 25th spot. Not really forcing the issue right now. Les Levy 26th. Sean Stevens started pole back here in 31st. I think that's kind of messed up, but I don't think he's 31st, but got Ash Regner giving him a pretty good push. Les Levy there in 27th. Rob Connors 28th. Michael Allen 29th, and Adam Kilday in that 30th spot right now. So let's get back up here to the front. Dusty Burkhart, that inside line. Dana Osborne in the middle. Anthony English still out on the outside. Still going 3 wide here, folks. They have been 3 wide for at least 5 or 6 laps. We are lap 27 of 80. So far, we've only had 1 caution. Which is not bad. You know, 1 caution for 2 laps, 53 laps to go. 11 lead changes so far, folks. AC Anthony English dropped to the middle, right in front of John Carrera, but Sean Wilder's on his outside. Good battle going on up here front. Dana Osborne, Anthony English. Going to see who's going to take this lap. We are on Dana. Looks like Anthony is going to get that lap. So Anthony has led 9 laps, started 3rd. It's Dana Osborne, Anthony English, Dusty Burkhart, John Carrera, Alex Giffen, David Overstreet, Douglas Johnson, Sean Wilder, Todd Mays, and Cole Spalding rounding out our top 10 right now. We will probably, let's see how long they've been out here, 12 laps. We're probably looking at about another 8 laps at pit window show. Hang on to it. I believe that was... Who was that? That was a 54 of Todd Mays getting pushed down onto the apron. No yellow, lap 30 of 80. Anthony English still out front, getting good push by John Guerrero, but Dana Osborne. Oh! Save it. What a save by Anthony English. Wow. How did he save that one? Whoa. What a save by Anthony. That puts Dana in the lead by himself. Dusty Burkhart right behind him. But John Guerrero and the 17, Jimmy Reynolds, haven't talked about Jimmy much tonight. I'd like to go back and look at that, but guys, we're still under green flag. Afraid if we go back and look, I'm going to miss something, and you guys will miss it. But that was an amazing save by Anthony English. I don't know how in the world he saved that. That changes up a little bit. Dana Osborne, John Guerrero, Dusty Burkhart, Jimmy Reynolds, Sean Wilder, Doug Johnson, Alex Giffen, Cole Spalding, Paul Servant, and Ash Regner rounding out our top 10. Todd Mays actually just moved up into that 10th spot. Ash is falling back. Not sure what's going on, but we're 3 wide again, folks. John Guerrero jumped up to that front line. Paul Servant right behind him, so Paul fell back, made his way back up to the front. I will tell you, it didn't look like anything malicious or intentional. It just almost looked like Anthony come down a little too soon, but that's just my opinion. Of course, you know, the admins, they'll go back to look at the race review, and if any penalties need to be assessed, they will take care of that. That looks like Dana Osborne. No, John Guerrero. I think they gave that lap to John. We'll take a look back here. Anthony English has actually dropped back to 14th, but he is trying to make a run back up to the front, folks. That is the 46 of David Overstreet kind of falling back. Rob Connor in that MTV car. That is actually a pretty slick looking car. Let me get my camera turned. That MTV music television paint scheme, old school. It's actually pretty cool. Not something you see a lot of, so. Well, folks, we are going to, let's jump up here. See John Guerrero, Dana Osborne in that P1 spot right now. John Guerrero is outside, Dusty Burkhart right behind Dana. And Todd Mays right behind John, trying to get him pushed up there. But then you got the 99, Alex Giffen. 44 of Anthony English. Anthony trying to make his way. It has made his way back up towards the front. Back here, kind of look through the field here, folks. We see some slower traffic there. That looks like Dean Biney right there is coming. Well, no, I don't know. Whoa, that was Sean Stevens and the 20 of Michael Allen trying to get out of the way. We're back 3 wide, back up at the front. That's 54 of Todd Mays and the 99 of Alex Giffen on that outside. Guys, they've been out here 19 laps, so that fuel window should be opening. So you should start seeing some single file going on, getting ready to pit. looked like some of the cars, that's what we're catching up to, is cars coming off a pit road. Kind of get an idea. Little fan view here for everybody. You see the cars go by. 3 wide back there in the back. We're on Rick Seabrand's right now, or I thought we were. We're on Anthony, so we're back here with Rick Seabrand's, Andrew Schroeder. Right there on that outside. Trying to see who we're catching up to here, folks. Sean Stevens. So we have Bubba Winningham, the first car lap down, as we start seeing the leaders coming down pit road. John Guerrera stayed out, along with Rob Connor, but it looked like Anthony English stayed out as well. Trying to get to pit road here. Paul Servant, Andy Brigante, Sean Wilder, Dana Osborne, Jimmy Reynolds, Dusty Burkhart, Russ Hancock, Ash Regner, Bob Fitzgerald. Them guys come down pit road. Right now, Rob Connor has taken over the lead, but we could expect them guys to start pitting here pretty soon. They've been out here 20 laps. Here they come, big last group of them. Rob Connor, John Guerrera, David Overstreet, Todd Mays, Cole Spalding. Oh! Who was that just got spun? That was the 29 of Luke Gray. And we're going to see Rob Connor's got a black flag, probably speeding on pits. So that's a good thing about ATBO update, folks. It lets me know who got the black flag. Doesn't tell me what it's for. It just lets me know whether they got a black flag, or if they got the meatball flag, or whatever. So it looks like Rob probably speeding coming into the pits, unfortunately. Oh, we got another wreck on pit road. Another car around. That was Andrew Schroeder. Got another group of cars that's come in. Anthony English, Adam Kilday. Of course, Rob Connor still in there in his pit box. Rick Seabrands, Robert Amaral, Mark Mann. But Dana Osborne's back out. Unfortunately, well, Rick Seabrand's in the lead, but that's not going to last very long, because here comes that group back here in the back that was already out on the track and up to speed. That would be Dana Osborne and company. So Dana Osborne, Paul Servant, Sean Wilder in third, Dusty Burkhart fourth, John Guerrera fifth, David Overstreet in sixth, Lynn McNeese seventh, Jimmy Reynolds in eighth, Russ Hancock ninth, and Todd Mays rounding out our top 10. We'll get back up here to the front. You see John Guerrera poking out, trying to get a run on the outside, but he is by himself. We'll see if Dusty Burkhart jumps out there, if he's going to stay where he's at. Looks like he's going to just stay where he's at. Probably wise being in the draft. As you see John kind of getting that side draft off these guys. just no help for John Guerrero to get up there and stay up there. So he's kind of hoping probably somebody jumps out behind him and helps give him a push. But right now we are single file line back to the back of the field. See John Guerrero popping that back out there. Lynn McNeese, Jimmy Reynolds, Russ Hancock. Let's kind of go back here. We got another car coming off of pit road. That is the 71 of Dean Viney. Dean is 3 laps down. Sean Stevens is our first car that is a lap down, but he does have help. Got Bubba Winningham right there in front of him. Robert Amaral, he's not catching up with him. He's actually backing off. Sean Stevens, Michael Allen, and Bubba Winningham. Oh, Andrew's having some problems. Did he... Wonder what happened to him. It looks like he's got some damage. See if we can't get a chase view. He has got... Oh, left side damage. That left front wheel's not even turning. Don't know what happened there, folks, but don't know if that was from... Oh, then he has to back up because he can't turn into his pit box. He had to use a fast repair, so they do get 2 fast repairs. So unfortunately, he had to use one of them. We've only got Bubba, Anthony, Luke, Andrew, and Sean are the only ones. Oh, and Les Levy, Kevin Haas. They're the ones they've had to use a fast repair so far. Everybody else is still sitting pretty good. We're going to get back up here. Up towards the front as John Guerrero did get some help. That is the 54 of Todd Mays got out there with him. 17 of Jimmy Reynolds on that outside line as well. And the 343 of Russ Hancock. But Dana Osborne right now is our leader with Paul Servant right behind him. Sean Wilder behind Paul. And it looks like Dusty Burkhart behind Sean. Again, folks, we hope everybody out there watching had a awesome and great Thanksgiving. I know we didn't do much at our house, just kind of sat here. The wife cooked a good turkey and all the fixings, and I think I got a little bit fatter over the last few days, so which is nothing new. Good battle up here between Dana Osborne and John Guerrero. Oh, we do have a caution now, folks. Let's see what that was. Oh, man. Hard hit by Ash Regner. Well, let's see if we can get a MaxspeedTV rewind. See what happened here. Looked like it might have been a bad push, but let's go far chase so we can see what exactly happened. Yeah, that's what. Oh, right down into the 71. 71, nowhere to go. And that was Dale Rapp that was behind him. Let's see if I can't get this backed up a little bit and turned. As you can see, the 52 of Dale Rapp. Ooh, might have been net code. I don't think he actually touched him. Ooh, you can say it took the air off of him, got him loose, but definitely, I would say net code involved on that. The 71, Dean Biney. Hard shot into that wall. Ooh, car went airborne. And then Ash took a hard shot into that wall. Wow. Well, folks, that's our second caution of the night. See, everybody is coming down pit road, as it might as well. Paul Servant, Sean Wilder. Pretty much everybody down pit road. John Guerrero did get out of pit road first, so he will be in our first place spot. Let's see, who can we pick on tonight? Well, let's see if Mr. Michael Allen, I haven't talked to him yet. I think he is actually a new driver. Michael, this is Steve up in the booth. Got a copy, buddy?
I do.
Hey, man, just wanted to bring you up here for a minute. I believe you're, I don't know if you're new to Checker Flag or to Super Speedway or been around a while, but no, we haven't really got to talk to you. How's things feeling out there, bro?
Yeah, pretty good there. I went to the back there a little bit, and I'm just slowly working my way up. I clipped, in that one wreck there, I clipped the rear end of somebody there just a little bit, you know, so I've been working on fixing that damage, but I'm good. We'll see. I should be pretty good here at the end there. So.
Well, how's the track feeling to you? I know the track temperatures were a little high. We're at 120 track temperature right now. The cars seem to be holding pretty good. They loose. Could they be a little tighter?
That first run I ran there, I was a little loose there. I told the guys there, I said, I'm getting a little loose there. And he, you know, the track I knew was about 121 degrees. So, but I held it, and you know, I'll be up if I don't get caught in one of the big ones there. I'll be up there. I'll have this Alpha 1 machine up front there.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck, man. Glad to have you here. Glad to talk to you, and man, we'll see what happens at the end of the race.
Thank you, sir.
All right, buddy. I'll get him back down there. I believe he was in race room 5. If he's not, he'll move himself. So, no. Well, I say that I got two cherry cheesecakes left over, and they're mine, Dylan. You can't have them. I'm stingy when it comes to the cherry cheesecakes. All right, folks, we're going to get back up here. John Guerrero in our P1 spot as the lights do go out on the pace car. Paul Servant in second, Sean Wilder third, Les Levy fourth, David Overstreet in fifth, Russ Hancock in sixth, Jimmy Reynolds in seventh, Dusty Burkhart in eighth, Alex Gibb in ninth, and Kevin Haas rounding out our top 10. Glenn McNeese in 11th, Luke Gregg 12th, Todd Mays in 13th, Douglas Johnson 14th, Michael Allen 15th, Dale Rapp 16th, Robert Amaral 17th, Rick C. Brents in 18th, Paul Spald in 19th, Bob Fitzgerald in 20th, Bubba Winningham in 21st, Mark Mann moved up to 22nd, Adam Kilday 23rd, Andy Brigante 24th, Anthony English 25th, Dana Osborne 26th, Sean Stevens is 27th, Andrew Schroeder is 28th. You see the pace car dive down. Anthony Lane is 29th. Rob Connors, our first lap car lap downs in 30th, Dave Hunt 31st, and Ash Regner in 32nd. Lap 48 of 80, folks. We're through halfway through. We're coming up on that Geico restart zone. And green flag is back out as they guys are on the loud pedal again. Here we go. Back to green flag racing. They're getting about 22 laps on a tank of fuel. Now these guys are at 50% fuel on these cars, so that should give them some pretty good laps. They'll probably have to have one more pit stop, I would imagine. At least one more. I don't think they can save that much fuel. And you are watching Checker Flag Motorsports Speedway Monkey, sponsored by Buttkicker, Season 1, Round 5 at Talladega. Presented by MaxspeedTV. Tonight's race is sponsored by Dusty Burkhart and the A&W Air Compressors. Family-owned business. Do commercial, hospitals, air compressors. So big shout out to Dusty for sponsoring tonight's race. Appreciate. Oh, John got a little tap there, went down low, was able to hang on to it. I think Sean might have got him a little off center, but that's okay. He was able to save it, keep it on the track without tearing a lot of stuff up. As you see, a lot of weaving going on back here in the back right now. And up here with the front, Paul Savant, Les Levy. As you see, Paul Savant jump down in front of John Cabrera. 62 there of Les Levy does have help. That looks like the 343 Russ Hancock trying to push Les up to the front. Yep, Paul Servant did get that lap led, so. Again, appreciate everybody showing up tonight out there in chat. Brian, Odell, Mara, Dylan, my nephew, and then Braden out there. Denny was out there. Joshua, Rudy. Definitely glad to have everybody out there and joining us tonight. And we are 3 wide here, folks. They'll wrap to that outside with Mark Mann right in tow. Trying to get them guys up in front. Adam Kilday, Anthony English, and Dana Osborne on that outside line. You got the 62 of Les Levy, Russ Hancock. Looks like the 03 of Kevin Haas. Several cars on that inside line, folks. We were getting pretty dicey. Did you see Les dropped it down in front of Paul Servant? 03 of Kevin Haas trying to push the 343 there. Russ Hancock up towards the front. Big wreck here, folks. Wow. Several cars involved. They're still wrecking. Man. Oh, 03 took a shot. Wow. That took out a lot of drivers. Well, I hate to say it. I hate to do it. But, as they say, that, folks, that is going to be our, where is it at? Oh, man. My Dude Wipes Wreck of the Night is gone. So that's going to be our Dude Wipes Wreck of the Night. I'll have to find that so I can get that back up. Man, that was a lot of cars involved in that one, folks. Almost better to say who wasn't involved. But looked like pretty much everybody from that 10th place spot on back, maybe. We'll take a look at Lynn's car here, see if Lynn's got any damage. Doesn't look like he does. Yeah, he's got some front end damage there. Doesn't look too bad, but it looks like our leaders and everybody's going to come down to pit road. We'll see what Lynn does here and see if we can't get him up real quick. Like I said, several vehicles involved on that, but we'll get Lynn up here, get his point of view, and see if we can get an idea of what he's seen. So. It looks like he is not taking a fast repair, so he may not have a whole lot of damage. Well, let's see if we can go ahead and get him up here. Mr. Lynn McNeese, Steve up in the booth, got a copy there, bud.
I got you, Mr. Steve.
Man, that was a big one.
Yeah, it was. I seen him going everywhere.
I noticed you had a little bit of front end damage. Did you get a little piece of that? Because there was so many cars I couldn't keep up.
Yeah, I think I got about 45 seconds of damage on there. They seem to be working on it.
Well, so really not a bad race. Third caution of the night at 54 laps. We got 30-something laps to go, or 27 laps to go. Almost 30. Hey, my math. I'm from Oklahoma. I can't math. Okay.
Take your shoes off. You can count that.
But all in all, though, really good racing. A lot of 3-wide action. How's everything feeling? How's it feeling around the other cars?
Yeah, everybody seems to be doing a great job in that racing. I mean, just 3 cautions. That's pretty great. The cars tonight just seem like when you try to bump draft, if you push the car, it's like the old Arca car. It just lifts the back end up and wants to turn them sideways a little bit. So really got to be real cautious about jump drafting.
Yeah, I know the last time I was in these cars, if you try to bump the car in front of you, it got them pretty loose. Is that still the same kind of feeling that you're getting?
Yes, that's what it seems like it's doing now. It just acts like it feels like you're lifting the back end up.
Okay. Well, buddy, I just wanted to get up here. Like I said, there was so many cars involved in that. Didn't want to go through and better say who wasn't involved. So, well, good luck, man. Just wanted to bring you up here. Got to talk to you a little while. So, good luck. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, buddy.
Oh yeah, that's why my car's got extra left side weight tonight.
If I was racing, mine would be probably a dog walking down that track. All right, buddy. We'll get you back down there, man. Have a good race.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you.
All right. There you heard from Mr. Lynn McNeese there. And we're going to get back out here. Where is my cameras at? I ain't got enough computer screens. I need a few more computer screens here to get me back going. So, well, folks, 3 cautions so far. Again, that's not too bad. 5 caution laps, 26 laps to go, and 26 lead changes. Not too bad at all. We see Les Levy does have that top spot. Foster Watt second. Dale Rapp third. Dana Osborne fourth. Todd Mays fifth. Russ Hancock sixth. Doug Johnson in seventh. Andy Brigante eighth. Anthony Lane in ninth. Alex Gibbon in 10th. So we did lose one. Dean Bunny did drop out, took it behind the wall. Ash Regner is our only car a lap down. So if there's another caution comes out and he can stay out of it, then he will get the lucky dog, get his lap back. So the pace car is diving off down to the safety of pit road, folks. We're going to get started here again. Lap 55 of 80 will be lap 56. Remember, they crossed that start-finish line. Coming into the Geico restart zone, green flag should fall. They are on the loud pedal, folks. Green flag's back out. 27 laps, so do you conserve? Do you try to push it? Do a short run? Do an early pit stop? there's a lot of, this is where the fuel strategy comes in, folks. Got 11 people watching, 9 likes. Do appreciate, oh, easy there, fellas. That was a 52 at Del Rapp and a 62 at Les Levy. Getting a little loose there. Paul Strabant there on that outside, followed by Dana Osborne. The 343 of Russ Hancock right there as well. 54 of Todd Mays. Looks like the 38 of Doug Johnson on the inside. We are 3 wide again, folks. That's a 91 of Sean Wilder. And the 20. Got the 20 of Michael Allen. Let's see if I can get to Sean here. See if we can't get a better picture. Yes, that is the 20. Well, you heard him. He said he's got something for him. He's going to get back up there. That's Michael Allen. Oh, that will be the 99, I believe, of Alex Giffen getting up to the top. Well, Andy Brigante is going to join in on that. We're going to take it 3 wide again here, folks, trying to get up to the lead. Now, they do have 4 cars together. So that 4-car pack, you see that gap's closing. So in between the 77 and the 17, that would be Jimmy Reynolds and Robert Amaral. Some good racing. We are 3 wide, about 6 rows deep. Great racing so far, folks. 58 of 80. We are getting close to Mr. Brian Odell's favorite saying. So once we get there, we will call it, Brian. So be ready. Again, definitely appreciate everybody out there chatting it up tonight. Said he's got the Cowboys next week. If you're talking about football, you ain't got much of a game there. You see little close racing there between Dana Osborne, 50 or the 62, Les Levy. Andy Brigante is down there, was down on the front, but he is right in front of Les right now as Paul Servant and Dana Osborne do drop it down. Dana may be trying to get a little bit of air in that car. He may be a little bit warm. Excuse me, got the hiccups now. Whoa, we're wrecking, folks. Is that going to be a caution? Lap 60 of 80. Now we've got several cars involved. There's the caution. Now we're going to see. Let's see. Wrong button. I'm sorry about that, folks. Going to get back here and see what happened. Looks like John Guerrero was involved on that one. Right there. Well, it's got it looks like Andy Brigante, but right there. Let's get a chase view. Let's see if I can get my camera turned around. Pull back here. And looks like the 49. Ooh, John Guerrero. Looks like maybe a little bit of checkup. John got into the back of the 49. who in turn pushed the 03, which is Kevin Haas, right down into Todd. Todd nowhere to go. 49 come back up the track and right back into John Guerrera. Ooh, the 08. That would be Bob Fitzgerald. Had nowhere to go. Ooh, then he collected the 29. So several cars involved there. The 81, that's Anthony Lane, got a piece of it. No relation to me, different last name spelling. So pretty big wreck there, folks. Pretty big wreck. Sean Wilder did take the lead, though. Everett, what's up, buddy? Glad to have you out there. I tried to get Joshua up here in the booth with me, but he's not feeling real good, so... All right, folks, sorry about that. My computer just completely crashed. So as you can see, I am loading back into the server. All of a sudden, I got the blue screen of death where it just told me that it encountered an error. So give me just 1 minute. We will be back into the server. Have no idea what happened. Yeah, I was just like, no, this cannot happen to me tonight. Oh, man. Again, I don't know why it did it, but we are back green flag racing, guys. Let me get this stuff taken care of. And, we'll get back to the action here. Like I said, I don't know what happened or why it did it. Get my ATVO fire back up. We're just kind of watching them right now until I get my camera angles. Yeah, I'm dreading doing that tomorrow, Everett. I got to go back to work tomorrow. I've been off since Wednesday of last week. So I've had 5 days off. Kind of enjoyed it, but guess we got to get back to the old grindstone, right? All right, we got ATBO back up. Let me get my timing screen so I can get my camera angles. There we go. 15 to go, folks. Paul Servant, Les Levy, Alex Giffen, Dana Osborne, Adam Kilday, Rob Connor, Sean Wilder, Anthony English, Dusty Burkhart, and Michael Allen rounding out our top 10 right now. Hello, Wags. Yeah, I know. Kind of had some issues a while ago, but my whole computer system crashed on me. So it gave me that blue screen of death. Really good racing, though, tonight, folks. We've had, well, I think we've had 4 cautions, but means everything shut down on me. Kind of. Yeah, I thought it was going to be mine too, but luckily everything kind of came right back up. But we're at 14 to go. Paul Servant has taken over the lead. He has led 3 laps. Dana Osborne has led, well, it says none, but of course everything got reset because it shut down. So couldn't tell you who all. I know Sean's probably, I think Sean, Alex, Adam, I think all of these guys have actually led laps. So we're going to kind of take a look, but we're kind of looking back here. Mark Mann just still kind of hanging out back here. Surprised him and Rick ain't got together, but Rick's up here in 12th, Mark's in 20th. But 13 to go, folks. Winding it down lap by lap. I think I might need to adjust. Everybody hear the engines and everything okay? Is it too loud, too quiet? Let me know what you guys hear out there in chat. Sound good? Sound bad? Good deal. Oh, another wreck here, folks. Big wreck. Several cars involved. Again, let me get back over here. We'll see what happened. I was looking at chat and it happened right in front of us. Actually, it happened up front. Let's go to a chase view here real quick. I see a hood flying in the air. That was Michael Allen. It actually happened up here, it looks like. With Sean Wilder and Rob Connor. Dusty Burkhart. Not seeing. Maybe. Look to see if maybe it was a bad push. Oh, net code. There's a little bit of gap right there.
Oh boy, do I have to
Hey.
keep you in line, Steven?
Man, I'm telling you, everything was going great, and then I got that blue
Yeah,
screen
then-
of death.
Then I showed up and all hell broke loose.
Yeah, I know. Man.
I really wouldn't call that nutcode. That was just so. What I've learned in these Xfinity cars, there, Steven, every time you push just a little bit, even the slightest little bump, it's gonna give a car in front of you a shot, and you hear like it's like the car, like the rear tires are off the ground. You can hear that every time, and so
when they were entering that corner, it gave him a shot to the left, and Rob Connors went down the track, and there's nothing he could have done.
No.
It was just a push on the very left side, which is going to make his car go to the left, and unfortunately, that's what happened. It's pretty unfortunate for Rob Connors there.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about before my computer crashed. We were talking to Lynn McNeese on on an interview, and he was saying the same thing. And I have noticed that running these cars as well is they don't push like they used to. When I first got on, man, you could hook up, stay hooked up, and just push all the way around the track.
No, not with this iRacing update. They changed everything. It's more like the last generation stock car, actually 2 generations ago. What was it, Gen 4s now we have? The Gen 4s and the Xfinity, it's like they both crossed each other.
Yeah, it's that's what he was saying. It's like the old the old like super stock, the late models and stuff. You get that tilted front nose, and you just run up under them, could lift the wheels up off them. He said it's getting a lot like that.
Yeah, like I said, if you go to replay, you'll hear the car in front of him. You'll hear the rev. You'll hear a small little rev. It's insane.
Well, we do have. Oh, somebody had some incident. I'm going back. That's part of that wreck. There were several cars involved in that.
I think it's better off to say, Steven, who wasn't involved.
Yeah, well, this is our second big one of the night. We had another big one that looked like it took about half of the field out.
That wreck looked like he tore his damn number off. Oh, my God. Maybe that's just the way I'm looking at it.
All right, well, that is going to bring us with the 9 to go.
Looks like Todd Mays is probably going to have to fall at the end of the longest line. He's
yeah,
still
Todd's
2 laps down.
2 laps down, yep. Have you got... Oh, and Anthony Lane's got the meatball flag, but he is still on pit road. He doesn't have any fast repairs, so he may be taking it to the trailer. But we've lost Luke Gray, Kevin Hawes, and Dean Viney tonight. They have all taken it behind the wall.
Either that, if that's not an engine repair you see right there, that's probably just a bent wheel or something. Usually iRacing will give you like 28 seconds or maybe like 2 minutes. But unfortunately, it does look like his night is over.
Yep, unfortunately. So Adam Kilday right now, lights are out on the pace car, but Adam Kilday, Dana Osborne, Les Levely, Paul Servant, David Overstreet, Anthony English, Rick Seabrands, Rob Connor, Russ Hancock, and Lynn McNeese are all in our top 10 right now. So that will be our top 10 coming to 9 to go. Pace car should dive down off to the safety of pit road. Well, it's good to have you up here, Matt. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, buddy.
I am a little full from that, but I'm all right.
Well, Lynn said that his car is kind of leaning to one side. Got a little more weight on that left side than normal, so. All right, well, there goes the pace car down to the safety pit road. We're going to come back to the Geico restart zone. They're going to be on the loud pedal. Hopefully they can have a good green flag finish here to finish out the race. They really have had good racing tonight. It's been good. So green flag's back out, folks. Here we go. Back on that loud pedal. Adam Kilday on that inside. Dana Osborne outside of him. Looks like they're going to try to stay side by side. Go ahead.
This is just the beginning, Steven. This is hopefully these guys can finish out green. That would be great.
Oh, that would be awesome. You know, and really, I mean, like I said, they did probably 15 laps, 3 wide, 6 rows deep, 7 rows deep earlier. So it can be done. I mean, they had a good run running 3 wide.
As you see, Les Levy is trying to give out Adam Killed a push, but it does get the car a little bit unsettled when you push it. You just have to be very careful. It's more like I'm really afraid to push these cars into turns. It's especially heat them right in the left rear or the right rear. You just got to be careful. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm looking back here right now. You got Andy Brigante and Bubba Winningham out on the outside. Then you got another checker flag motorsports car. I believe that is going to be Ash. Was that Ash? Who is that? That's going to be the 27 of Sean Stevens jumping out there. But look who jumped out there in front of Andy. Rick Seabrands.
Oh, boy.
And David Overstreet.
I'm going to start calling him the closer.
Definitely. But Mark Mann's right there with Rick. If them two guys get together, you know they're going to push each other.
Probably been hanging out in the back for the majority of the night, and all of a sudden here comes the pay window, and here he comes. Like I said, he's the closer.
He is, Mr. Reliable for sure. We're trying to go 3 wide. We're still going 3 wide, but man, they're getting awful shaky. Paul made a pretty aggressive move back up to that middle line in front of the 343 of Russ Hancock.
Look at that move, put a 3-car right into the middle lane, and that may project him in the lead, but that outside there, Steven, it just looks like it really doesn't have enough momentum.
You know, that outside line has been kind of like that the whole night, as I've seen a car off on the apron back there behind them.
Oh, we got a wreck in the back.
Oh. 6 to go. Is it going to be a caution, though? No caution as of right now.
I don't know what their league rules are. If they,
I believe it's iRacing cautions.
Only after 10 laps?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, 5 to go right now. As you can see, the 91 is Sean Wilder there. I believe it's who that was. Or no, that was the 46 of David Overstreet. Right there in front of Rick Seabrands. They're just not carrying enough momentum out of the corner.
No. See, you really have to lock bumpers on to really make that outside work. Right now, it's really tough to lock bumpers, especially in the corners. It's really tough to get that momentum. It's really super hard.
Yeah, I mean they're getting a good run on the tri-oval and on those straightaways, but man, just the corners. At the corner exit is where I'm seeing the more of the slowdown, about mid corner.
Okay, I see Andy Brigante back behind the Rick Seabrands. If he can just tuck right behind Rick, I think that might do it. Project him up toward the front and hopefully in the lead.
Well, you can see that Rick Seabrands got right up on. We're going to go cockpit here real quick. You see where he's at. And actually, we'll go, we'll go nose here. I mean, he is, Rick is right on David Overstreet. Got to be careful. You see him peeking out there. Could be trying to get a little bit of air into that radiator to keep it cool, because these cars will heat up quick. We are 3 to go. I do remember MTV playing the music all the time. I remember watching that as a kid. Whoa, Rick trying to give him a push up there. Let's get back out a little bit so we can kind of see. And they are still 3 wide. They're running really good though, Wag. They're doing amazing. I mean, Talladega is a big track. You could potentially go 4 wide. Oh, I lost Wagner. I lost Matt. I don't know what happened to him, but he's gone. Now we are at 2 to go, folks, coming around into turns 1 and 2. Still 3 wide. You see Anthony English making an aggressive move to that outside. Right now, our top three, Dana Osborne, Paul Servant, Anthony English, did jump into that P2 spot for just a minute. We'll see what happens. You see Dana Osborne jumping back up into that middle line in front of Paul Servant. As we are coming down to the wire, folks. Coming around, should be white flag next time by. So if they can make the white flag, whatever happens, going to happen. And we are white flag in the air, folks. 1 to go, final lap. It's going to be a drag race to the end. Dana Osborne, Anthony English, Adam Kilday, Paul Servant. Les Levy now in the mix. Top 5. We're just going to have to see. Oh, little bumping going on there. Anthony English into the wall. Oh, no. Got him and Dana Osborne. See if they're going to save it. Dana saved it. I don't know how he did that. But Paul Servant did take the lead. Matt is back in the booth with me, Matt. Man, just an aggressive move there. You see Paul Servant making that car 3 wide. It's going to come down to the wire. Paul Servant, Russ Hancock, Adam Kilday. Is that going to be our top 3? And it looks like it is. Paul Servant with the win. Russ Hancock in second. Adam Kilday in third. What a finish.
Wow. My apologies. I did have to step away for a moment there. What a move by that 3-car there. If he didn't go up top in that second lane, I think he would have lost that race.
I think he probably would have because, I mean, he made that car 3 wide to hold off, Russ and Adam. But that outside line was trying to make it, but like you said, they were losing momentum coming to that outside line. So Paul Servant is going to probably come up here to the start finish and light those tires up. We're going to get our top 3 up here in just a second. Got to get back to where I can get all 3 cars. All right, folks, hang tight. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back. We have caught up with our top 3. Going to start with Mr. Adam Kilday here. Adam, man, great finish. A little bit of a hiccup there by the leaders that kind of gave you guys the little extra push, man. Talk about your race tonight. I kind of had a little computer issue and the stream crashed on me, but I was able to get it back going. I lost all of my stuff, but I believe you kind of started kind of towards the back, didn't you?
Yeah, I qualified around probably 6th or 7th, and when the first caution came out, I just sat in my box for a while and decided to drop positions to hang out in the back in the beginning. It wasn't up till the end. Something happened on the lower lines. I got hit in the wall pretty good, and it gave me a bunch of right side damage on the back. So it's like a minute 30 of optional that I was able to fix on it. But after that, the car didn't really seem like it had like the most reasonable amount of speed than it would if it was a brand new car. But at the end, Les tried. Les gave me the best pushes he could. I bet he was burning up on temps, so he couldn't do much for me right then. But really, what was it? The last 5 laps of this thing, 8 or so laps. It was a good battle we had up front. So that was definitely a lot of fun. So I'll take that type of stuff at the end of the day in these races, dude.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
I got a question for you, Adam. I'm quite curious. For Les Levy, was he really pushing you in the corners? Does that really affect the handling as you're turning? Does that really more point the car toward the apron of the racetrack, or does it really kind of get it upset? Just what I mean, just real loose.
Like when they're like kind of right on you, not
Yeah,
necessarily
like kind
touching
of
you
like
in the
pushing,
turns.
like
Yeah,
actual touching.
they seem stable, pretty stable in the turns. It's only on like the straightaways when you get the bumps and stuff, the cars get more out of shape. It seems
Okay,
like, at least
okay,
for me, it seems that way.
okay.
But yeah, it's these ones are definitely a handful. So when you get a good connection too, like Anthony was giving me a solid square push down the back straight when we were running up in the third lane at one point, and I just felt the car like the back end just dancing around all over left or right, and it's just really about just trying to keep the thing pointed straight so you're not moving around as much for the guy behind you. And yeah, it seems like the way these cars are now, it requires a lot more of precise like steering inputs just to keep the car going straight. But sometimes it's inevitable with the pushes. You never know how the car is going to take the push, and it could shoot you straight off to the right or to the left. But it's kind of inconsistent how they are right now.
Well, that's one thing we were talking about, that third line, that high line. You guys had good catch-up speed and good runs on that high line on the straightaways, but it's like you lost a little bit coming out of the corners. Was you guys feeling that too, or was it just us?
Um, it's really like, I guess in a way it's kind of like the bottom 2 lanes just surge out better. They have a better exit, it seems like. Um, Initially when I went up to the third, it was like really slick, loose. It took me about a lap or two to kind of dial it in to steer the car right in the entry so I'm not sliding sideways and drifting my way in. So that's one thing that took me a bit to adapt to, but once we did, the third lane started moving, and yeah, it's possible. It was a hot track. What was it, like 115, 119 degree track temp, so it made a lot of good like 3 wide racing here at Dega.
Yeah, I think at one time it was up to 120, but yeah, it was pretty warm out there, bud. But man, awesome job tonight. Third place, podium. Not a bad finish. Good points tonight. I mean, you were leading the points. That's just going to give you a few extra. It's going to be tight racing coming down to the wire, man. We got let's see, where we at next week? We are at Daytona next week, so got something for them there?
Um, Is it new Daytona or '08?
It doesn't say. It just says Daytona on the schedule that I'm seeing. I'd have to go to Sim Racer Hub. Let me see what it says real quick. Oh, do not want that over there. Let me see here.
I
Uh,
know NSRA ran '08s on other seasons.
no, it just says Daytona, so I'm assuming it's going to be the new Daytona.
Okay, it'll probably be the same thing we did last time. I don't know. Same method we used here. Just go to the back, ride around, maybe watch some football off to the side. That's going on. So
Just
that's really
stay patient and wait for your spot, right?
yeah, pretty much. Once the guys want to start going up forward and making their way up towards the front, I'll link up and go with them. So
All right.
that's all there is really.
All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to turn the mic over to you. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give?
Yeah, I'll shout out to the league admins, CFM, Speedway Monkeys. Super cool, especially with the field tonight. Another 30 plus car field. Awesome to see. And we'll shout out to MaxspeedTV and you, Stephen Lane, Matt Wagner, for doing these broadcasts. And yeah, shout out to the guys I was running with in Discord. And that should about do it.
All right, buddy. Well, go celebrate your P3, man. We'll see you next week, and hope you had a great Thanksgiving, buddy.
I will do. You too.
All right.
I'm looking on Sim Racer Hub. I think that's the way I have this. I think it's the new one. It's, well, not really new, but it's repaved in what, 2012? I think it was 2012.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the new one by the way it looks. So, haven't seen nothing different. So, but well, that's Matt. That's going to bring us up to our second place finisher tonight. Man, it's a great run for Mr. Russell Hancock. Man, what a finish, buddy. Awesome job tonight. I don't know exactly where you started. I had, like I told everybody, I had my computer crashed on me and I had to basically restart everything. But awesome finish tonight, P2. Man, talk about it. How'd your race go?
And it went good. I got caught up in one wreck earlier in the race and was able to work my way back up front. I worked well with Paul and Dana, so when I could get up there to them, and then Jimmy helping out there tonight.
I had, a little incident there that coming to back around almost on the back stretch there between Dana and Anthony, but look, you guys was able to miss all of that. You were right there. I mean, it was close between you and Adam, but you had a mark behind you and Paul in front of you. So, like I said, you didn't win second by much, but you got it, buddy.
And Mark Mann didn't back off at all. He was pushing for all he was worth for his last 5 laps. He got me sideways a couple of times, but he wasn't backing down, and I had a good run up behind Paul to help him get on out there.
Yeah, that was one thing we were talking about, and we were talking to Adam about was the draft in these cars has changed since the update. They do get a little bit looser when you get a hard shot. I know I've run these cars myself, and I have noticed that they do get a little squirrely. Was you feeling a lot of that tonight, or was it pretty calm?
You really do. You feel it a lot, and it's almost like if you keep that little bitty air bubble in between you, it's a little better than bumping.
And still get good push.
Yep, and still get a good push out of it.
All right. Well, Bud, Matt, you got anything for Russell?
Well, Russell, I really don't know much about you, but now I do. Congratulations. Well, I missed part of the race. I really don't have much to say, something I can think off the top of my head. Man, I'm really lost there, Steven.
Kind of put him on the spot, didn't I?
Yes, he did. Yes, you did. So, for you, because you already answered my questions, I was going to ask Russell the same question. Is it really hard to control these vehicles for you? I know for me, when I'm getting pushed in these things, you can hear, as soon as you tap somebody, you hear the engine over rev, like the car in
Yeah.
front. You can hear it.
You really do. And in that middle line, when you're running that middle line, you get a lot of sway back and forth between the top and bottom line because it's just pulling the cars up and down.
Right, because I really feel like you're lifting the car in front of your tires off the ground. That's what I told Steven in the broadcast. How about you getting pushed? Is it a scary feeling?
Oh yeah. When your car turns sideways and the back's lifted up, it's a little unnerving. Mark Mann got me a couple times, and I was worried we were going to take out everybody, but we were able to save them and have good finishes each.
Yeah, that's truly awesome there, Russell. There's not much all to say, but Steven, I think we should give some thanks and sponsors and shout-outs. What do you think?
Absolutely. So, Russell, I'm going to turn the mic over to you. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give?
Thanks to the Speedway Monkeys, MaxspeedTV, Buttkicker, the guys in the room working together with us, working with Paul and Dana and Jimmy was a good night tonight. And thank you guys for putting on this broadcast. We appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Well, go ahead.
Definitely wanted to thank all the admins that are working together to review the races and put these races on and try to keep things flowing.
Oh, definitely. I mean, good group of guys, all in all. I mean, y'all had a good field. Great to see everybody coming out. I do miss being out there with you guys, but, I got the opportunity to do this, and, I'm having fun up here. A lot of times it's just me, but definitely bringing it to our fans and getting your guys, names out there too, bud. So, well, awesome job. Congratulations. Go celebrate your P2, brother.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Russell.
All right, so that is going to bring us to our race winner tonight, Mr. Paul Servant. Man, Paul, what can I say? You were up front pretty much the whole race. I had a little bit of a computer issue, and my computer crashed. Everything shut down on me, so I missed a few laps there, and I apologize about that, but kind of outside my control. But, man, talk about your race tonight. A lot of good racing, a lot of 3-wide racing tonight as well.
Yeah, that was an exciting race. We had some green pit stops. I felt like I was pushing everybody else to the lead and kind of, stuck in third, fourth pretty much the whole race. But yeah, I mean, I got to the front when it was time to, and Russ got me there. I seen him coming down the middle pretty quick, so I jumped up in front of him, and he took me home. So I wanted to say thanks to Russ for that.
There was a thing I wanted to ask you because you just mentioned that. I was going to bring it up before sorry, Steven, I had to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
If you didn't make that move right in front of I don't know, is that your teammate?
Russ,
there?
yep, that's my teammate.
Oh, okay. So if you didn't make that move, do you think you still could have won that race?
No, they had the middle line had the momentum. If I didn't get up in front of it, they would have ran right by us.
Wow. Okay, that's what I saw. Exactly what I saw. That is just truly amazing, my friend. Well done.
Thank you,
Steven?
sir.
Well, Paul, one thing I wanted to ask you as well. I really didn't see you out there a whole lot. It seemed like your speeds was good on that first and second lane, but I know that on the 3 wides, that third lane would get a run on the straightaways, but then lose it in the corners. Did you jump up there very much as far as the 3 wides and the outside line?
No, I noticed that also, that the third line you did get a good run and then it would die off. So depending on who I had behind me or who was in front of me, I preferred the middle or the bottom.
Yeah, it's almost like when they would carry the speed about mid-turn, and then coming on the exit is when they would lose their speed. That was just my view of it, what I was seeing. But
me too, yeah.
But
dead on there.
Yeah, and then the pushing. I know Matt was probably thinking about this too. We asked the other guys. The bump draft in these cars ain't what they used to be after the update. They get a little bit. It's almost like the old old late models where you would just lift up the back of the car. Did you feel a lot of that tonight, or was as far as actual bump draft, or What was you feeling on that?
Oh, yeah, I was getting the rear end was lifting and getting left and right here and there, but I mean, it's fun. It's fun and nerve-wracking at the same time.
Well, another thing I wanted to ask you about, because you were right there when it happened, that move that Anthony made right there at the end, with him and Dana, I don't know if Anthony just didn't have enough room and clipped him. I didn't go back because of the green flag and we were coming up to the checker flag. But if that hadn't happened, you were right there. Do you think you had enough to get around him?
Well, I'm content just to have a good points night. If the win comes, great. But I'm after a points night. I wish everyone would be content to finish in a good position and get a points night instead of sometimes taking unnecessary risks. Wait for opportunities. That's how I do it. But I was just going to push Dana and try to finish third or fourth, and that happened, and I just stayed in the gas and got up front. And the rest of it is what it is.
Well, definitely good points night for you. I was trying to see if you were where you were at, but I think you were just outside of the top 20.
Yeah, the first three races. I mean, I've been in contention every race. Running in the top 5, 6, 7th. Every race, and we end up getting wrecked. In the closing laps. So, it's great to get a win and get that out of the way.
Well, it's definitely going to be a good points night for you. Go ahead, Matt.
Oh, I'm showing him 28th in the standings.
Okay.
So now, that is definitely going to boost you up. So you go from, I think it was 79 points. I think it should be up to 130 something. Yeah, that's really going to boost you up. You lost 9 positions the other week. Now I think you're going to gain that 9 back. So that is a great recovery for you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so that's just going to turn the mic over to you, Paul. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you celebrate your victory?
I got to thank my teammates, Dana, Russ, Jimmy was with us tonight, Les, and the guys up front that we were battling all night. They did an awesome job. MaxspeedTV, you guys. Buttkicker, Speed Monkeys, and they changed the name. I got to get used to that. Just the admins doing all the work they do. So, great job, everybody.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations again. Our winner, Paul Servant. And, Daytona next week, I think it's going to be – I don't know if they got the old Daytona on the schedule. I think it's all the new Daytona. But basically it's going to be the same thing as tonight. Just be patient, wait for your moment, right?
Well, that's how I always do it. Wait for the opportunities and be content.
All right. Well, congratulations again, man. Go celebrate, and we'll see you next week, bud.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Good job, Paul.
Thank you.
All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it. We're going to go through our unofficial results here, Matt. Pending any admin, they're down there reviewing in the big yellow truck right now. But Paul Servant's going to be your winner tonight. Russ Hancock going to be in that second place. Adam Kilday with the third place finish. David Overstreet actually finished 4th. Great race for David. Awesome job for David tonight. I know he got him a new computer and not having the computer issues that he was having, which is always makes it fun. You know what I mean? So, but Mark Mann coming in 5th. Les Levy 6th. Rick Seabrands back up to 7th. Mark and Rick both started in the back of the field, made their way back up for top 10 finishes. Congratulations to them guys. Cole Spalding in 8th, Andy Brigante 9th. Bubba Winningham with a top 10 finish, so definitely good job for Bubba. Doug Johnson in 11th, David Hunt 12th. Dusty Burkhart, sponsor for tonight's race. Thank you for that, Dusty, for sponsoring tonight's race. The A&W Air Compressors 212. He finished 13th. Dana Osborne 14th. Sean Wilder 15th. Bob Fitzgerald in 16th. Sean Stevens in 17th. Ash Regner 18th. Andrew Schroeder 19th. And Rob Connors rounding out our top 20. Anthony English did get 21st. Jimmy Reynolds 22nd. Lynn McNeese 23rd. Alex Giffen 24th. Dale Rapp 25th. Todd Mays 26th. Michael Allen 27th. John Guerrero 28th. Robert Amaral 29th. Anthony Lane 30th. Luke Gray 31st. Kevin Haas 32nd. And Dean Viney in 33rd. Well, again, our winner tonight, Mr. Paul Servant. Big congratulations to him. Awesome job. Great race tonight overall, Matt.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's like to see somebody new that I haven't actually seen race before get a race win, which is great. Some of these other guys, we're used to seeing being up the front. They were up toward the front, as I called the closer. He was there, but like I said, that third lane just really didn't have it.
No, and it's like even Paul and them said they would lose it coming out of the exit of the turn. So he ran up there a little bit. He said it just didn't like. He liked that first and second lane better. So, but yeah, appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. Wags was out there in chat. My nephew Dylan, Jeremy Medlock came in a little late. Jeremy, glad to have you. Appreciate you coming in. Everett Grover. Mara was out there in chat, trying to get Brian Odell. Rudy Cummins was actually here a little bit earlier, Matt. Glad to have Rudy joining in. Braden Cass. Let's see. Brian Odell. Denny Wilder, which is the father of Sean Wilder. Glad to have him out there. Just everybody that tuned in tonight, really appreciate it. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Next week we'll be at Daytona. I don't know. I'll have to see who we got. Luke Gray is the sponsor of next week's race at Daytona on 12/8. Matt, special shout out to you, buddy, for coming in and helping me there at the end of the race. I appreciate you.
Yeah, we had a long broadcast here tonight on our side of things. But, when cautions breed cautions and you know how stuff like that goes.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on this side. Cautions do breed cautions. And unfortunately, when I came here, it was nice, good racing.
Yeah.
I must have bring the
But no, I got to give a special shout out, Matt, to my wife, Jamie. Tomorrow is our anniversary. We will have been married for 30 years tomorrow. So special shout out to my wife. I love you, Jamie, and we'll took her out for a nice anniversary dinner yesterday, but special thanks to her for basically letting me get on here and do what I do, whether it's racing or broadcasting. So, but until then, guys, Matt, that's going to do it for us tonight. Again, appreciate you showing up. Look forward to maybe seeing you next week.
Yeah, buddy. I'll be here.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight here, guys, on MaxspeedTV. Appreciate everybody out there that joined in and tuned in tonight. Special shout out to all of our admins here on Checker Flag Motorsports Speedway Monkeys. And until next week, folks, be safe and have a good night.